Okay. Welcome everyone to Master Your Emotion and Find the Truth. So today is number 19. I'm so excited because 19 is my birthday day. So it's amazing. So every synchronicity. And when I'm looking through the window, my neighbor got number 19. So I'm surrounded with the 19 today. That's everywhere 19. But I can tell the audience at the beginning, what does the 19 mean? So number one, like everyone knows that the creation, new beginning, and that's a beautiful start in your life. But also the number nine is an amazing number. It's an amazing number because that number is giving us, from the spiritual point of view, of course, like always, giving us that the bridge as the soul to connect in the like a reality in the three-dimensional world and the spiritual stuff. So spirituality, all the holistic, all the beautiful source of the energy. Wow, I couldn't stress enough. Probably you're sensing my energy. But also number nine is the competition. So that's the creation, competition, creation, and also having the faith and fulfillment, trust. So I'm talking a little bit more about the topic, which one we're going to touch today, about the feminine energy, because creation and fulfillment and having the faith, that's all the stuff. But if any one of you who is watching us and really would like to go and explore more the meaning of the numbers, please go for it. It's really, oh my goodness, you can have a lots of fun and you're going to discover everything about you because everything is the numbers. It's a sequence of the synchronicity around the numbers.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, let's go dive in. So today I would like to introduce you to my audience, the beautiful soul, and her name is Niama Rose, and also she was in my podcast twice. No, twice. I said twice.
Once.
I know, but that's
Best song was twice.
Yeah, I know, but it's something. Maybe in the previous life you've been in my podcast as well. Let's say like that. Okay. So definitely she was. We've been talking about the feminine and masculine energy then, and also about the love being. So today we're going to talk a little bit more on the feminine, but I'm not saying we're not going to touch the masculine energy at all because we are half and half. Definitely. Yeah. So very welcome, Niama. Would you like to say to my audience that another souls, what are you doing? Why you're here on the planet Earth? What is your mission?
Well, first of all, thank you for inviting me to your podcast. It's an honor to be in your presence. Thank you. So I am an artist. That's mostly what I do. I create. We are all creators, but that's definitely what I do. I create on a daily basis. I am also an entrepreneur, a businesswoman, and my goal in life is to empower more women and people, actually, people in general, to go for what they want so that they are free. It's always about freedom. Everything that I do is always about freedom. If I create art, it's about freedom. And if I invest my time in creating a business, it's always for freedom. For my freedom, for the freedom of those that I love, and for the freedom of humanity. So everything that I do, it's deeply bounded to my rebellious self because I want freedom. So I guess in a nutshell, I guess that's what I could say for now.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing. What's that mean, the freedom for you? Before we get dive in deeply in what's the freedom for you? How you can see the freedom?
Okay. What is freedom for me? Freedom for me is not having to worry if what you want to do is going to be accepted by others or not. Okay. Freedom of judgment in your mind, not caring that much what people think, because we always care a bit. You know, sometimes people, they don't care about the masses, but there's one or two people that we really care what they think about us. But even that freedom, it's huge in itself. Freedom to go wherever I want to go, whenever I want to go, and freedom to create whatever I want, and not being like, oh, I would love to create that, but I don't have the money to do it. And that's a problem that a lot of people have. They have so many good ideas, but they don't know how to find the money, and they don't know how to structure themselves to find the money and to create that abundance for themselves. So abundance for me is freedom.
Wow. Yeah. When you mentioned about this money, about this sexual, I would like to say sexual energy, because everything is coming from the feminine energy. So how we can, before we go in dive, I would like to just only change a little bit the way of my podcast today, because you just only tap in to that energy. So how being in the feminine energy, how we can create that abundance in our life, because so many of us struggling. I said struggling. I don't like this word struggling, but let's go say in the two-dimensional word struggling. So how they can do that?
Well, I think that to create whatever we want, it's a challenge, and it's a work in progress. I think that everything that we have to create will require patience.
Mm.
So how to create, I think you have to be balanced within yourself, balance in your feminine and your masculine energy, to actually use them both to your advantage. There is a lot of my friends, girlfriend, they are highly feminine. I think about one of my friends in particular.
Mm-hmm.
She's feminine. I call her the fairy. But she
Oh.
has so many ideas. But when I talk to her, she say, I feel stuck. I feel like I am too much in my feminine, and I just want to lay and be and fly and just, and when you are too much in your feminine, you are out of balance. And when you are too much in your masculine, in your mind, in action, then creation becomes stressful, and it becomes almost like irritation for your own body and for those around you. So I think that creation comes with balance of both polarities inside of you, and then you can create in the world outside of you, because to create a baby, you need a male and you need a female. It is what it is. And if you don't have it inside of you, this balance, then it's going to be more of a struggle to actually create the life that you want to see.
Yeah. So if you would like to describe the feminine energy, how you can say in the 3 words, 5 words, just in a very simple way.
Words.
Or maybe gesture.
I would say,
can show.
I would say knowing your place. I don't know if that's a word, but you have to know where you stand in a relationship, if you are in one with a male or female, whatever you choose. Mm-hmm. But you have to know your place. That's a feminine energy. Even in a relationship, you need the masculine energy and the feminine energy, even if it's the same sex. Okay? I don't judge whoever want to do whatever they want. It's not my place. Another thing I would say, feminine energy is real feminine energy is loyalty. It's easy to look feminine, but to be a good feminine energy in anyone's life, you have to be loyal. Loyal to yourself and loyal to others. Supportive is highly feminine for me. And I would say a badass. I think that the real females are badasses. I think they are very strong, and they can be confused for a female that has a lot of masculinity within her. I think the feminine energy, when she is really balanced, you will feel a lot of masculine energy within her, but is balanced once again with the feminine, because she knows her place. So when you know your place, you know how to be strong and you know how to support. So when you have this balance, I think you are, for me, a divine feminine.
That's
So,
beautiful.
but being feminine is something else. But divine feminine, I think you need to have that package. You're a ride or die, if I can say that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, because when it's only mentioned, but that is only I just only that reminds me. I saw somewhere, I couldn't remember where, and somebody was just only judging, of course, another woman because she was able to scream, she was able to express herself, and even any kind of the emotion arise inside her, she was expressing outside. And they'd be saying, "Oh, why are you doing like that? You shouldn't, you know, that is suppressing the emotion." But when we suppress the emotion, we are not really in our feminine energy. We need to allow ourselves. So that was the best. If any men listening us, okay, I would like to say men, because they said around this, oh, if you've got the woman walking beside you, or that could be your wife or partner, and etc., that kind of the role if she's going to play. If she's screaming one day and you don't know why she's screaming, allow her to scream, because that's the way how she perching out. Because sometimes we just only quieting ourselves and our body is just only feeling that, and that's why a lot of issues around the illness. So every man, we are so blessed if your woman is screaming, if your woman is just saying something, just only allow and hold the space and just only step back and just only watch. So
Exactly. I agree.
That's my way.
I
And
agree. I wouldn't say that it's okay for a woman to be constantly screaming
oh no,
because
no,
that's
just
aggressive.
oh, that's true. So please don't. Yeah, thank you so much for just
You
only
know?
articulating this, because sometimes, yeah, that's definitely. I didn't mention this actually. I was thinking everyone's thinking my way. Yeah, but
Yes.
occasionally, because actually we need to patch out our stuff from ourselves.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
we need to know that. Okay, let's go say in the healthy way. Okay,
Yes,
so
exactly. You need to express yourself. I agree. Totally.
on the healthy in the healthy way, how we can recognize we've got because you mentioned, oh, you know, how we can recognize we've got a um, imbalance in our body. We've got an imbalance about the feminine energy.
How can I recognize if I okay,
Yeah.
if well, it depends on the situation. If you are in balance, you know, in what situation? Is it in your relationship towards
Mm-hmm.
somebody? Is it if you're single? Is it in business? How can you find that you have an imbalancedness in your feminine energy? It really depends on the situation. But if you feel a lot of anger, you are imbalanced.
Okay.
Anger is a lot of fire stuck inside of you. And fire is masculine. So you have your emotions that are stuck inside of you, and you feel betrayals, injustice, frustration. You have an imbalance. Not to say that we are perfect, we all feel things from time to time. And when situations are hard,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that, you know, those emotions will never come in your life, then you're off balance and you're not feminine. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But if you are always in those state of mind, you really have to consider it. Why am I off balance? If I'm always frustrated, I am not in my feminine. If I am not willing to allow things to come to me and to relax into what is given to me, into my life, I cannot relax. I'm always stressed out. You are not sitting in your allowing
Yeah.
lotus vibe of feminine energy. You are in your masculine, trying to take things as they come because, oh my God, I'm going to miss out. Oh my God, I'm in fear. Oh my God, you know, I need to take this now because what if, what if, what if? And you're always wondering like
Yeah.
that. Then you are a feminine out of balance. But there's a lot of reason why a woman would be like this. But just know that you are out of balance, and it's easy. It's not easy. It's simple to come back into balance. Easy, I don't think it's true, but I think it is a simple to come back to your balance. You just have to realize what you're doing, and then you come back to the center, the 0 point.
Yeah, that's true. That's definitely. But it depends about, you said that true. Is it different for everyone, definitely.
Yeah.
But how we can recognize, actually, you said that stuff, because we need to be much more open. When you're not open to receive, you're blocking yourself, definitely. Do you have any example about the blockages in the feminine, or maybe something is coming to your head? So that people can just see literally, oh, I block, or maybe they're going to recognize. Maybe some of the woman is watching us and is saying, oh, that's mine, definitely I need to go and work on my feminine energy to be much more open in the receive mode.
Mm-hmm. I can choose many examples. So I'm sorry. See, if you are looking for a relationship and you are always frustrated, and every man that you see is never good enough.
Mm-hmm.
Not because they are good. Let's be real, the dating reality right now, I see my girlfriends and I know it's not easy. But if you are always frustrated with them, then you need to recognize that maybe you have to work on your feminine energy to bring in your reality the male that you are seeking to see. If you do not vibrate what you want to attract, you are only vibrating that you are frustrated, and you're always vibrating that every man are not good because you think you are better. It's not that you are not better, but you think you are better and every man are not, they are not good. Then what will you attract? You will continue to attract exactly the same type of men that will make you feel exactly the same way. Then you are not in your feminine energy, so you feel you're off balance if you are always screaming like you were saying earlier, but not what you were saying. But if you are always screaming on your boyfriend and you are always complaining and he is never good enough, well, you have two choices: find somebody that will be good enough or let him be. You cannot be in your feminine and be a control freak of whatever is going on with him. It doesn't work. It won't work. You will feel drained. And if you feel drained because you are always behind a man who has different point of view, and you're always trying to teach him and to show him and to push him to listen to you, then you are not in your feminine energy. You will get burned out and you will be miserable, really. And I'm not saying that, you will be miserable. You cannot be happy if you are not happy in your relationship, first of all. And if you're not happy in your relationship, it's not only on the other side. There is always a two-way. So what am I doing to create this situation? Why am I always on his back? As if I am masculine and I'm trying to control everything. Let it go. Be in your feminine. Let him be. Allow him to have space. Allow him to lead. Believe me, I am a huge leader. Like, this is me. I am a big leader. I lead everywhere I go. But even my lover, Vincent, he's a leader as well. But I lead in my own way. It's not that I am weak. It's not that I allow him to take all the choices, as if I don't have a say. Whenever he's about to take a decision, he'd come and talks to me. And we talk together and I push him in the direction that I think would be best. And then he choose how he will make it happen. It's not that I will tell him, go straight, go left, go. No, I push him in the direction with my divine essence and my feelings and what I, exactly. So I'm not going to be like, it's so, you're going to get tired of doing that. But when I'm a leader, I lead with my energy. Not like a man.
Yeah, that's you beautifully said. Thank you for sharing, because that's giving the direction for the people who are watching us, for the souls who are really lost in this feminine energy, and also the masculine, because when they in their relationships, so they didn't know how to navigate, and that's why they breaking up, and they didn't even try to understand each other and why I'm doing this, why I'm doing this. And it's very easily giving up on themselves. But anyway, that's their choice. That's their free will. Let's go leave them alone for a while. We're just only planting the seeds here. And because you just when you mentioned something, you are really powerful woman. You've got that feminine energy and you're directing. You're not pushing, you're not forcing, you're saying, that's how I just perceive. You're saying what you would like to say. You're guided by your intuition. So that's why I'm just wondering how I can see that our feminine energy, intuition, just giving us the guidance for the structure, for the masculine energy. And that's why the masculine energy is going to navigate the rest of
that's well said. And you know what's something that's really interesting with that is that all the kings in ancient time, they always were surrounded by people, women, but they were surrounded by mystic women that would tell them when to make a move, why not make a move. But you never heard of the name of those women. Some of them, yes, but most of them, no. But they were always surrounded with prophetess, with mystic women, with witch, whatever you want to call them, or just women with a wise eye to see beyond the veil of things. And it doesn't have to be like, oh my God, I make magic and I will make something appear on your head. It's just the essence that you have within you to see things, to see through things. And men do not have that.
No.
Or most men don't have it. So if you use your feminine energy properly, every man that is smart will see the value of what you are offering, and he's going to be like, okay, you are seeing something that I am not seeing. I'm going to choose to take that food. But it's not because you said exactly. It's because when you are with a man who has a king attitude, a king knows that he has to be surrounded with smart women, not only smart women, but men as well, but smart women for guidance.
That's true.
And this is what we are. We are guiders. I don't know if it's a word, but we are there to guide them.
Yeah, that's true. Because also I would like to say, I had the one story that was like, and something is always happening in my life on the maybe not daily, but occasionally. But I can tell everyone later on. But this story is like for example, if the man and woman is on the plane and they just only flying, and suddenly the plane, I know that would be a terrifying story. But anyway, the plane is going to be crashed, and they're going to land in the middle of the forest, and you couldn't see actually when you're watching outside. There's no way out. But when the man is going to trust the woman and the woman is going to navigate the man, he's going to protect her and he's going, make the way, but she's going to give him direction. Probably she's going to say, let's go right, left, and then that's the way out. And that's how I can see the our feminine energy. Like you said, Niama, we can navigate, and the rest is for the masculine energy.
Yes, exactly. It's like you see the road because you are feminine energy, you are in the ether, you are in space, you see things beyond the veil because that's what you are. You are a portal, you are creating life, you are bringing life into matter, literally. So you are seeing things that they cannot see. They know that. If you are with a man that knows about beyond what is here, he knows that. So when you say, I don't feel right about that guy, there's something fishy about him, he doesn't know why. And it's not important for him to know why. He's still behind the steering wheel. So he's driving, but you're like, don't go left.
Yes, that's happened. Actually, keep carrying on.
Yes, no, that's it. It's like, it's really, go ahead.
You just, when you mentioned something that only happened for me, like 2 days ago, 3 days ago, and with my partner, which is only driving, every time he's asking me, which way are we supposed to go? Is there traffic over there? Is something happened over there? Even today, we drove to the shop, and he said, oh, let's go this way. I said, no, that's the traffic. And he decided, he didn't listen to me, and he decided, no, I'm going this way. And he went in his way, and that was a traffic because there was an accident on the road. So he didn't listen to me properly. But anyway, that was a reason for it as well. But I would actually, when you mentioned, I just only said, no, don't go there. I don't know why, but I just only said to her, no, just change direction.
Exactly.
So that's what I would like to bring everyone, just that listening.
But that's a dynamic that when you want to create more bond with the person that you are with, you will start to trust each other vision. But I think that's for every relationship, it's always a work in progress. It's not like the man can always listen to whatever you're saying, otherwise he has no will, right? But I think that when it's really important, if he trusts you, and that's why I said that for a female it's really important to be loyal on a daily basis. And loyalty is not only when everybody is about to die, you will come and you will save them. On a daily basis, how loyal are you? How much can I trust you? Because men will only see two things. They will see respect and they will see loyalty. Every day, are you loyal to him in the way? Are you respectful to him in the way that you talk to him? Not to say that we are perfect, I'm still imperfect myself. I have a big personality, I always have to catch myself. And sometimes Vincent has to catch me and say, whoa, you need to relax. Whoa, man, you're going too far. It's life. But how loyal are you to him? Then if you are loyal to him and respectful to him, most of the time, he will respect you back as well. And he will value you. But, I'm talking about a man who is not a complete messed up man, not to say other words. I'm talking about a man that has some structure within him. Of course, I cannot say that it's like that for every relationship, because it's really depending on what type of man you are with. And also the dynamic of both personalities. I can be with a man and it's completely chaotic, and I am now with Vincent and it's peaceful. So it's really about the dynamic of two person together. If the dynamic is not working, move along and find something that will give you peace and joy.
Yeah, that's constantly we're supposed to work on ourselves, and don't blame, don't judge anyone. Just only go and have a look inside you and see where you've got a more feminine energy and where you've got a more masculine energy. Because I would like to say we're born with the core of the energy. So you need to find that core. If you are much more feminine, because you look like, oh, I've got a body, I'm looking like a feminine. So maybe I'm a woman. So maybe I'm supposed to have a much more feminine energy. So constantly ask yourself, because nowadays it's a little bit tricky to just only say something, but definitely I would like to say feminine and masculine energy. We need to have a balance in ourselves. But how about the feminine energy? No, or is that true? Of course, to let go something and go forward.
Well, okay, so I was talking to a therapist one day, and I remember that she used to tell me, she used to talk about, my past and everything that happened with my dad and all those things, and at work. And I was like, when I see an injustice, I cannot not speak. I was the type of employee that the boss didn't like but loved at the same time, because I was so good at what I do. But every time I see an injustice, I had to talk, I had to say something. So what she told me is that if you have to talk that much, that it's gonna make you sick if you don't see it. Maybe it's because it's your fight and flight mode. It's as if you don't speak, your will be in danger. It's as if you don't speak, a lion is going to jump on you and eat your life. It's as if you have to protect yourself so much that you have to protect others because there is an injustice. And in your life, in your youth, you have felt you have had felt injustices, and that you felt like you were so frustrating because you couldn't speak out. And when you're frustrated about all those things that are inside of you, because you wanted to say, oh, it's an injustice, look at what this happened, please somebody help me, can you do something to help me, because you feel an injustice. Well, is that what's happening in your relationship? Are you doing it just because you want to protect yourself, or are you doing it because it's an ego thing, your ego, I want to be right, I know I'm right, I'm not going to say I'm not right? Or is it just because you are in fear and you feel like someone is taking something away from you if you are not right, or if they don't agree? But nobody's taking anything from you. They don't agree with you, you're not gonna die. Your life is not in danger. Unless your life is in danger, then you need to walk away.
Run away.
Run away, like the lion is running behind you. But if there is no lion, why do you have to bark that much?
Oh, that's
so
another
when
story.
she told me that, but when she told me that, I was like, wow, I never thought about it like that. I thought I was just being a rebel and saying to everybody that I have to see injustices. I have to talk. I have to say it. I cannot not say it. Well, it was because my mom, when I was in an injustice situation, my mom didn't speak out for me like the way that I wanted. So I took the place of being the woman that would speak out.
Yeah.
But that's just my personal twist on it. But everybody can relate to that, because it's for a few reasons why you don't know when to let go. If it's hurting you, you have to let go. If it would hurt you if you let go, then don't. But if there is nothing that's going to kill you and nothing that's going to eat your life, there's other things to do in life than to be mad.
That's true. That's true. What I would like to say, that because the feminine energy for me, speak it out when you feel it. Actually, not that it's only feminine energy, on the masculine as well. If you feel it, just go for it. So don't hold yourself if something would like to come out from your mouth. And of course, don't judge anyone. Just only say and speak from your own truth, from your own heart. So that's my way. When you feel it, just do it. If you don't feel it, don't do it. And just only step back and just only say, okay, I'm giving the power of the universe, of the God world. I believe you. What are you believing in? So that would be the greatest and the best way how we can do that. But thank you, Jason. You mentioned your mom. I don't want to talk about your personal life, but I would like to only spot it for the people who are watching us. Always dive in deeply inside you, because the answer is, probably you agree with me, Niama. Every answer is inside you, and also in your past, in your childhood and ancestral lineage, because we inherit everything. So like somebody saying,
exactly.
Our grandmother is living on our nose or something like that. Definitely my grandmother is that. I couldn't stress enough how she had a lot of impact on my life, positive way and every positive way, because I couldn't see the challenges as well as the positive way. So nothing is like a negative. That's amazing. So how we can navigate then? Because the feminine and masculine energy is living inside us. And also, like Jason, you mentioned, we know now where we've got a we've got a deficit. So when we really, really weak around this feminine energy, when we are blocking to go outside. So how we can manage this? How we can, I would like to say, repair? How we can give that flow like the river?
Okay, so how the question is, how can we rebuild or repair the feminine energy?
Yes, that's completely true. That would be a very easy way. See, that's why it's feminine energy. I would like to talk and talk and talk and talk, and then at the end I'm going to the point. I would like to build it up the beautiful story. No, just everyone who was listening. I said, see, completely out. So I'm talking the beautiful novel and poem, and then at the end, that's my way.
But it's beautiful because that way, I was able to get the point. Sometimes we need to go into these other roads to get to the main one. So how can a feminine energy, a woman, reconstruct her feminine energy? I would say try to find some type of art that you love to do. If it's writing, if it's drawing, if it's singing, dancing, you don't even have to be good at what you will do. It's not about how good you are. It's just about doing it. I would say you have to go back and heal your past, like what you were saying.
Yeah.
You have to go and heal your mama and your daddy and the relationship that you had with them, because they are the foundation of what you are right now. So if you want to evolve and rebuild, you have to start from the base. You have to anchor yourself in the soul, in your root chakra. You have to expand it, and you have to reconcile yourself with your root. And how can you do that? With meditation. You can do it. Meditation, art, for me, it's really on the same level.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Exercise as well. It's really anchoring. So if you do anything that will like that, just to anchor yourself back, then you will remember who you are. Mm-hmm. Look back at what you used to do when you were a child. Remember how you used to be. This will give you hints. What do I like? Things that you used to do when you were young and you think it's silly. No. Go back to those things. These are this is the road that will bring you back to what you are. And if you don't do it, then you will miss something. You're going to miss the point. Your true self was in your youth, when you were able to just be, and nobody ever told you that you cannot do this or you cannot do that. So go back in your root and in your youth to remember who you are. I would also say to reconcile yourself, write letters, even if you don't have to really send them to the people, but write letters to free yourself from the pain and the madness. Like you're mad. I don't remember the name. I have it in French, but the colère, the anger.
The support.
Yes, support system.
That's your angel. That's your angel behind the scene. Okay.
It is my angel, actually. She is my angel. She's the woman with who I'm doing a business right now. Okay. So release the anger, because if you want to restore your feminine energy, you have to release the anger. A lot of women are filled with anger and frustration. That is what is creating an imbalance in the feminine energy.
Yeah, that's what I would like to say. The root chakra, like you mentioned, Niama, definitely. We have to work on it. We have to have a really great oh my God, we're stressed enough. The great foundation. So building some on it, because when we are a woman, doesn't mean we don't have to work on our masculine energy as well, because most of the women, we didn't touch this topic yet today, just only briefly about that. If we are much more masculine energy, you need to restore yourself much more and do lots of work on your feminine energy, because that masculine energy always is pushing, saying go, go. And that's why you said you're angry, you are frustrated. That frustration and that overworking, burning, that kind of a thing is arising inside us. Wow.
Yeah, we shouldn't look at those things as if they are not a priority. Yeah. They are the foundation of you.
Yeah, that's
it's your priority to investigate and work on those, on the base of you. It's your priority. Nothing is more important than refinding your feminine balance, because it's your happiness. If you are in balance, you're unhappy.
That's true.
So you have to find back your happiness however you want, do whatever you want, but you have to find it back. Just give me 1 second, okay?
Yeah.
I just really have to go to the bathroom. Sorry.
Okay, just go. So I can talk more now. Okay, so everyone, so remember now. So I would like to just a little bit summarize everything before Niama is coming back. So definitely around the masculine, the feminine energy. So like just you mentioned, we need to restore our root chakra. We need to go dive in deeper and deeper and deeper and see where we've got stuff to do, where we've got the stuff to heal ourselves. So definitely the root chakra is the basic. Root chakra is the place where you have to go when your feminine energy is leaving. And also, like Niama said, we have to go back to our past and we have to go and see our ancestors' life. We have to go and see how they behave, what kind of the thing they passing for us on it. But anyway, you don't have to go straight away, surely, because everything is appearing in front of you. The only thing you need to allow yourself to heal yourself a little bit, step by step, step by step. And then you're going to feel much more flow in your life. Yeah, and then everything was coming will be much brighter. So then you couldn't push and you couldn't force anything like that. Okay. Oh, here is she. She came back. So I've been talking a little bit more about what did you say? So everyone knows what we talked about. Wow. So you just only mentioned about this root chakra, but also I would like to just only ask you, how about the rest of the point of our energy? I mean, the rest chakras. We have to go and have a look, revisit again, because our the solar plexus and the heart chakra, throat, and crown chakra also got something to do. We've got something to do with it.
Absolutely. We have work to do on every level. When you find your base and when you have your basic needs met, because that's the root chakra, is your basic needs met, you have to get rid of the fight and flight mode with shadow work.
Yeah, I would like to, yeah.
Shadow work on every level, but that's the base of it. And then we can talk about that for several hours, but then you will move up to your other chakras, and the other chakra, the orange chakra, which is the sacral, you will have to heal your ambition, your creativity. What is it that you want to do but you never did because you were afraid? Root chakra. So then you see when you talk to yourself and when you investigate and when you ask yourself questions, you will know every chakra that is blocked. If I have a lot of creative ideas, but I am afraid to put them out there, root chakra, sacral, blocked.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Or if you feel too much emotion, stuck emotion here, then your plexus is blocked. You are not able to express yourself clearly. And when you're not able to express yourself clearly, your throat chakra is blocked as well. And when you don't trust yourself, don't love yourself enough, your heart chakra is blocked. When you talk to yourself, when you listen to how you talk to yourself, you know where you are blocked. And maybe people will listen to that podcast and they're going to be, I'm blocked everywhere.
Yeah. What can I do? I'm going to die. No, you're not going to die. Not yet. Not yet. One day, of course, you can exit, but not today.
You have a long way to go. But, just listen to how you talk to yourself and you will find the answers to what you need. And I am in a club, and this club has taught me to always analyze my thoughts and always analyze the way that I behave towards others, because I always have to look for the roots and the cause of why I do something. And when you are used to doing that to yourself, you cannot judge others because you see all your flaws, and or you cannot judge others as much because we still do it. We are human, but you really, it's an ongoing investigation, ongoing, constantly looking within you, and you will go up, and your third chakra will open, and then your crown chakra will open as well. You will open up because everything is flowing, and then you're connected and anchored. So as above, so below, connected above and connected below, and then you are complete.
That's true. I would like to just only say that you will be feel that flow energy, that life force energy will be coming through you, and it will be like going the stream, no against the stream, definitely, because that's a much more masculine, just pushing, but then it will be flowing. You will be feel it. Everything is coming like that spontaneously. And also, I just only found something. That could, of course, I just believe now a little bit around it. The manifestation in our feminine energy, when we're going to open that all the blockages in ourselves, when we balance right and left, left and right, and masculine, whatever you would like to call it. I'm not really dividing that stuff, but that will be feeling that flow. So you don't have to do so many steps, just only a few steps, because you will be in that feminine energy, which can give you that creation. But the masculine energy need to go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all the alphabets. But we've got an A, B, oh, maybe just only A, and we create and said, okay, it's going to happen because I see that's far, far away. That's why the intuition is really essential to open that gate.
That's a beautiful description of how the feminine and the masculine work differently, you know?
But thank you. That's it. Perfect.
But it's beautiful because the male, they needs to go through from, like you say, from point A to point B to point. But sometimes with women, you just have a few points and then you're able to create, because it's like, I don't want to say it's easier for women because it's not going to be like that. But for creation, a woman will see we have the basic knowledge. She will create so much with that because she is a portal of transformation, which means that within me, within you, you have the power to create out of nothing.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
You can create the whole alphabet because it's within you. So we really have to just remember what is the power of a woman, to be honest. And then when you remember your power, you remember that you can create everything. And then the only thing that you need is patience, because there are things that takes time.
So that's why also another things, like when you've got a little bit stagnant energy around the feminine energy, when you're not really patient, you need to learn how to be patient. You need to come back to the feminine energy, because I'm not going to say, I don't know how about you, is the feminine energy is always, okay, it is what's coming, it's okay, it's fine. But sometimes, because we need to be in the balance, we need to have a structure inside us. Like Jason said, we need to create something. No, like your friends, you said, she's everywhere, like flying and doing. I've been that place. And one day I had a session with somebody, and that lady told me, come back, just place your roots, because your roots is everywhere, but you need to place your roots on the ground. I said, okay, I'm going to do that. And now I'm just really grounded. I said, I'm going out, but I'm really literally, you know what I mean, grounded. So that's why we need that balance in ourselves.
Exactly. And you know what you're just saying, it's exactly that, because sometimes you my idea went away.
You rise up your frequency.
Maybe that's what it is, but I had
it is
the idea just went away. Is what it is.
That's true, because sometimes when we're forgetting the stuff, like just when you had in your head and just when you came, and then after the few seconds you forget it, that means your frequency is much more higher now. So it doesn't matter actually. That really matter. That really doesn't matter what I should say, because you are much more higher level. So that information is not really belongs to you anymore. Actually, you've got that vibration anyway. That's so deep, 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 deep. So how would you like to say, that would be recapping this all the stuff now, for the woman who is watching us, around the feminine energy? So what they can see in the few words, if they're going to reconnect with the feminine side, let's go say in that way. So what they see in their life, in the few things, so they will be know, oh, I'm just only repair that stuff. Oh, I just only heal my feminine wounds from my childhood or ancestral lineage.
Well, what they will gain from that?
The gain, or just what they can see, that the physical physical symptoms, like in the doctor, physical symptoms, what they can see in front of them. Because we are the human, we would like to see the facts. So if you don't see any evidence in your life, you are not trusting, because of course, go back to the root chakra, we can just only, anyway.
Well, I think that when a woman is more in her feminine energy, you will see it, well, in her energy, everyday energy, in her stress level. You're going to be a lot less. There are going to be stuff that you won't be stressed out as much as you used to, because you trust.
Okay.
And you allow. You will also feel, I think that when you are more feminine, you have a tendency to act, walk, look more feminine than you used to. And when I say that, I really want to make sure that people understand, because I was always feminine in the way I dressed, but I was not feeling feminine. I was feeling like a dude. Okay. Honest. I used to always feel like a dude. I used to feel like a guy, like I was one of the boys. But now I still feel like I can talk to a man from this at the same level, but inside of me, I feel this peace. When I am surrounded with men, because I have a lot of guy friends, I am peaceful. I am not trying to make them see me. I am not trying to wear the meaniest skirt that I have to let them see me. I am feminine energy. My energy is feminine enough. I don't need to overdo it. I am. It's not my clothes, it's me. So when you are in your feminine energy more and more, you are more empowered to just be exactly what you are, and people will be attracted to you, and men will respect you even more, because you're not trying to be like flirty. You don't have flirty. You are just feminine, and they love this femininity about you. They love that you are soft, but you can be hard. They love that balance inside of you. So you will feel how the others will react to you. It's going to be much different than in the past. When I was surrounded with men, they always used to respect me, but it was a bit whoa, like I was like, rah, it was more like, that's a savage. Now people still see me as a savage, but a soft, and it's depending on your personality. But just that you will see in other people that they will react to you differently. You will be more respected by others, because people will respect balance. People respect wise. When you are wise and you took the time to investigate within yourself, people will recognize that. You cannot bullshit that.
That's
you
true,
cannot
no.
do it. When it's true, it's true. It's true, it's true. You see it, you see it. What else? I think that, yes, the respect, the feeling of peace inside of you, freedom. Once again, I come back to freedom.
Yeah.
because when you are feminine, you feel freer because that's your essence.
That's true. Yeah.
And you will, if you are not in a relationship, you will bring a masculine man towards you that will appreciate the feminine in you, and then you will be able to just, okay, I can just chill, be feminine, and create.
That's true. Yeah, that's definitely like that. I can feel it. That's amazing. Another thing I would like to only add, when you will be walking, that's a vision came. When you will be walking outside, I mean, on the street, on the pavement, and the city, or wherever you would like to go, and there will be lots of crowd in front of you. The people will be knew it that the feminine energy is walking, because they will be just only giving the way for you. No one will be just only walking towards you, because I'm not, because that's actually, I experienced few times in my life. I was being really strong that day, and I would really feel that feminine energy. I'm really strong. I didn't have any doubts inside me. I was just only walking really strongly, but also I felt inside me that really soft energy was just only, I was like a spreading everywhere, and the people just only saying, okay, okay, I'm going away. Okay, the queen is walking, so I have to go and just only wait on the side. So that I would like to just only add. That would be the first symptom as well, though, maybe another symptoms, how you can be feeling that energy is ready to go expanded and go outside.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
the queen. The queen. Yeah, that's right. Amazing. So thank you so much. Where the people can find you?
They can find me on Instagram at Niama Rose art, or they can also find me on YouTube. We have a YouTube channel that is called Divine Couple with me and my lover, and I think that's a good start. And you can find also my lover at Divine Masculine Mindset on Instagram as well.
Beautifully. Sorry, I just only forgot to ask you. I know in the previous podcast you said around the healing tools, but I would like to ask again. Maybe you're going to bring something new about what helped you come over that challenges time in your life. I know that it can be a mantras or books, but is anything you can add?
Yes,
That was so strong. That was really confident. Yes.
There's so much. There's so much.
Oh yeah.
Yes. I could talk for hours. There's so much. But one thing that I have used feel myself a lot is tapping. This, I used to suffer with so much anxiety that I would go to like a restaurant and I would go hide in the bathroom for 10 minutes with my hands on my ears, closing my eyes just to center back myself because I was feeling like I was dying.
Oh my
And
God.
I used to so much. And when I came about the tapping, and I used to go back to the bathroom and be like like this, because I was
blessed.
Really, for me, it really saved me. I changed my eating habits. So I started to eat bio, organic, mostly.
Yes. Amazing stuff.
A lot of water. You know, people think that this is not as valuable as all the spiritual stuff, but believe me, you are a spiritual being living in a physical body, which means that you need to make sure that your body can function at the highest level. I stopped eating at McDonald's. I stopped eating at all those places. I stopped completely because those things I'm sorry, I don't want to say bad words on your podcast, but those things will mess up with your third eye, with your chemical inside of you, and they actually create depression and anxiety. So if you want to get better, if you want to heal, if you want to heal yourself, do that. I've been reading books, so many books about self-improvement. Books. I've been listening to audio tape. I've been listening to mantras. I've been doing those things for years.
Yeah.
I did, as you know, channeling. So there's so many things that you can do, but just take one bite at a time.
Yeah.
Like we say, we don't eat an elephant with one bite, you eat it with one bite at a time. So healing the trauma is a big elephant in your room, in your life. So just take one bite at a time, do one thing, but be persistent, persistent, and you will be on the other side in the light version, higher version of.
Literally light, literally. I would like to say, yeah, I agree with you, Niama. Yeah, eating habits, the way how we eat, we need to slow down. And also, I would like to mention everyone, you're not the body. You've got the body. You have the body, but definitely not the body. Different, not your mind as well. So throw it away your mind and just go inside your heart, and that's it. And just only treat your kingdom very nicely and follow the Nyama words, because she said beautifully about the eating, and try to eat organic. I know that sometimes really difficult nowadays, but try your the best. That's definitely like that.
Whatever you do, just always, even if, well, first of all, eating organic is not as expensive as most people think. There is a lot of things that you can
That's
eat
true.
that are less expensive than the other stores. I see it over and over again. Okay. And something else is that whatever you do, whatever you choose to eat, even if you eat meat or if you're vegan or whatever you eat, just always do your best with your choices. Take the best choice that you can take, and the universe will see that you're doing your best.
That's true.
And just will raise the vibration of whatever you are eating. Because sometimes you don't have a choice. You have to eat what is there in front of you, but you can pray on it.
Yes, I would like to add it. Yeah, that's thank you.
And you can thank it. You can, if it's an animal, thank the animal. It will raise the vibration.
Yeah.
It will reconcile the death of that animal, or it will, whatever. I'm not vegan, but if you want to raise a vibration, there are little things that you can do. Say gratitude every hour. Set an alarm on your phone. That's what I do. I have an alarm that will ring every hour for like 9 hours a day. And every hour I have to say gratitude, gratitude, gratitude for something.
Beautiful.
Just that vibration. Do the little things, and you will create a big shift.
Yeah, definitely. I would like to say we need to record another podcast about how to raise the vibration and about the nutrition stuff, about how you can eat slowly, focus when you're eating, just eating, when you're reading, just reading. That's a lots of knowledge and information we can share on our podcast. That's definitely. But thank you so much for coming and accepting my invitation.
Thanks to you for inviting me. It was really fun to talk to you about this subject that is so important, the divine feminine.
That's amazing. Oh my goodness, I couldn't stress enough. That was amazing. That was amazing time. And I definitely believe someone somewhere was waiting for that information and for that knowledge and for that wisdom. So definitely you changed someone's life, definitely straight away.
Hopefully, or at least I changed my life.
By the way, I would like to say to everyone who is listening us, this podcast, in any podcast which I'm recording, is healing myself, is healing my guest, and also it's healing you who are watching, because that's meant to be in the right time, right place. Like always, you just only going to find that video. So my intention behind it.
Grazie.
Thank you so much. Bye for now.